I knew my whole life was stacked against me the moment my mom called my sister the golden child in front of our entire family at Thanksgiving. I sat there holding a cold plate of mashed potatoes while everyone praised her college awards like they were Olympic medals. Growing up in a quiet Ohio suburb, I low-key got used to being invisible at every birthday, holiday, and school event. When I broke my arm in 7th grade, my parents didn't even show up at the hospital because my sister had a dance recital that same night. By high school, she was the one getting the car, the money, the attention, and I was just the responsible one expected to smile through it all. Even as adults, every conversation at the dinner table circled back to her job promotions and her perfect life. When I got engaged, my mom said, "Let's not make it too fancy, honey. Your sister is planning her vow renewal the same month." That sentence hit me like a punch to the chest. I realized my entire life had been a shadow cast by someone who never even noticed the darkness behind her. But I decided my wedding day, my one day, would not be stolen from me again.
A week before the wedding, my sister showed up uninvited to my rehearsal dinner wearing a sparkling white dress, and my guests literally gasped. She smiled like it was cute, like this was some viral wedding chaos challenge she found on TikTok. My dad whispered, "Just let it go." But I could feel my blood boiling. Then, the morning of my wedding, she posted on Instagram saying, "Can't wait to show everyone the real star today." And that was wild. My fiancé saw it and said, "Babe, this is your day, we're not letting her pull a stunt." But the final straw hit when she stormed into my dressing room accusing me of copying her style. She screamed loud enough for the whole church hallway to hear. That's when my maid of honor opened the door and revealed the guest standing behind her, frozen, listening. For the first time ever, the world finally saw what I had lived with for decades. And for the first time ever, she couldn't hide behind her golden shine. The ceremony started and I walked down the aisle slowly, breathing in the justice I had waited 30 years for. Right when my sister tried to sit in the front row with my parents, the officiant gently pointed her toward the back, just like I requested. Her face dropped, confused, embarrassed, exposed. Then during the vows, I thanked everyone who supported me even when I felt unseen, and every guest turned their heads toward her. By the reception, her mask had fully cracked and she tried to pull me aside to start another scene. But instead, my dad, quiet, tired, and finally understanding, said, "Not today, not again." The shock on her face was the closure I never knew I needed. My wedding became the first day of my life where my voice mattered more than her spotlight. And in a small, peaceful, for real way, that was my revenge. If this story touched you, subscribe for more. I also work very hard to show these stories to you, so you can help me with just one subscribe button. So subscribe now for such videos.